What's up, everybody? So for today's video, I felt really inspired to just get out of the house and walk around. I've gotten a lot done already this morning, and it's the weekend, so I figured that the school down the street here would be empty, and it is. And so it's great. I'm just going to walk around and share something with you that a lot of people have been asking me about. I've been getting the same question. I've kind of had to read through the lines a little bit, but I've sort of been getting the same question for a couple weeks now. And really what everybody keeps asking me is, what works? I just want to know what works. And I don't know the exact answer. Obviously, there's not a one-size-fits-all type approach to this sort of thing. But what I realize is that people who are very successful, at least lately that I've been noticing online, have two things in common. And I want to talk to you about those two things today. So the first thing that I noticed is that people that I follow all over social media, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, they all kind of have one common theme. There's a trend that I see. And noticing trends is one of the keys, I believe, to being successful and just staying successful long term. A lot of companies that refuse to change, they tend to sort of die off. And I think that companies that are open-minded and people who start with a purpose, but still pay attention to what trends and are happening, what's taking place. I think that those companies are the ones that survive the longest, and I think that's our goal here. Is everybody's looking to create their own profitable business, and they want to change their life. And in order to do that, you just got to pay attention to the trends. So the first thing that I've noticed is that people who are successful right now, they're adopting an online business model. It's very simple. I mean, compared to traditional businesses where you have a lot of overhead, you have employees that you have to pay and staff, you've got to be in a specific place for 9, 10, who knows, 12 hours a day. All those things of a traditional business, they kind of go away with online business. And so what that means is that you're left with a lot more freedom, a lot more geographic freedom, time freedom. You can work with who you choose, and you can work where you want to work. And I think that's really the best part about working online. But people who are working online today are just leveraging the power of the internet. So being able to do the work once and see it be repeated over and over and over again. There's so much that you can do with media and sourcing it through the internet that a lot of people can't do with traditional businesses. So I've noticed a pattern in a lot of people that are making money right now, or they're promoting their products over the internet. They're using all these different ways of promoting that product via video, posting, sending emails. And a lot of them are finding a lot of success because of the fact that the internet is just so powerful. You can reach anyone all over the world with your product, with your message, your brand. So I think that's one of the top things that I would say if you were looking for, the secret to what works. One of them is definitely to adopt an online business model for whatever you decide to do. Now, the second thing that I see is that people are partnering with a company that they trust. So they're leveraging the experience and the expertise of these companies. And what that allows you to do is actually earn while you learn. And a lot of people struggle with the idea of going into something new and not being able to make any money. And they don't want to go through that period of, a month, 6 months, a year, whatever it may take to turn a business from a negative to a positive. But if you partner with a company that's already got the recipe for success, that's already got pre-built material, they've got a strategy, they've got all kinds of things already ready to go, and they're just looking for some help to spread the word, you're able to leverage that experience. And I think that's the best way to get started, because you may struggle in the very beginning to create your own product, to market it, to brand it and get it out there. That's difficult. That's not something that's easy to do. It takes a while, sometimes years, to really get that right. And what you can do right now so you can get started is you can just simply partner with a company that you know, like, and trust, one that you use preferably because that's the best way for you to talk about it, and just start exposing people to the message, and you're able to profit off of that. These companies will pay you for partnering with them. So leveraging that experience, it saves you time. What I've learned is I've been able to spot patterns about how companies, because I've partnered with a couple different companies, how companies operate, the way that they talk to people, the way they get their message out. You start to see a common theme, and all those things are very valuable to me, because now when I decide to go my own route, if I have a new product, let's say that I want to launch in the fitness industry, now I know exactly what to do because I've helped other people in the fitness industry promote their own products. So if you're looking for the fastest way to get started and be able to learn and earn at the same time, which is very important, then you want to partner with a company that has a proven track record for sales, because they've already got the product, they know how to market it, and they'll teach you these things so that you can help them get the message out there. We're all so unique and we all have our own voice that they want people, just like they want commercial actors, to represent their brand so that they're able to expose that brand to more people. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but either way, just wanted to touch on that. Again, this question has been coming up in a lot of different ways, but what everyone's basically been asking is, what works? I just want to know what works. And if I had to give you two things that I believe you can do right now that will help you to become successful and get on the right track, I would say starting with an online business model and leveraging the power of the internet, and partnering with a company who already has a proven track record for sales. So you can leverage that experience and you can start to get the information that you need to be more successful in your own life and in your own venture. I do hope that you've gotten some good information from watching this video, and I want to thank you so much for watching. I do look forward to speaking to you on the next one.